For Christopher Garetano, half a decade of Montauk analysis became an all-consuming essay. These are the chronicles of cold visitors from space and the evil of man.
The Montauk Project, an alleged government conspiracy that claims below this former military base at the tip of New York, a covert government program was housed that saw experiments in time travel and mind control. It's proof enough as to why he's been obsessed for over a decade.
After all these years, we found evidence. We found something beneath Camp Hero. What we're witnessing is the progression towards really proving this to be true, especially with the stuff we found at the end of our journey. I think in the next 5 years or so, we're going to find out that this thing happened. I really do, and I think we're an integral part to that.
My name is Christopher Garetano, and I've spent my whole life exploring the darkest mysteries on Earth. Following that passion, I made a film that helped inspire the hit series Stranger Things. Now I'm digging even deeper into our strange world.
Artificial intelligence, it's all around us. From computers that can teach themselves to robots that can learn new skills and hold conversations.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
We're at a new frontier with AI.
Cold touch. Yes, cold.
The gel will help conduct electrical impulses from my brain to the electrodes, so that the AI-powered algorithm can read the image in my mind.
What's really going on here? Are these all just tall tales, or is it something the human mind can't comprehend? So I'm trying to see if I could find what might be happening out there in some of the more bizarre cases, just things that people can't explain.
We have some very unusual cases here, and sometimes we think we know what happened, and we may not.
You know, I try to immerse myself in everything I possibly can. When you actually take LSD and it's just so extreme and harsh, this is my meditation, but it's not exactly how you imagine it. I've never felt anything like that before. But what if much more potent electromagnetic radio waves were used along with LSD and torture? Then I could see how this technology could be a powerful weapon. What time did your encounters happen, typically?
Mine usually occurs between the hours of 3 and 4. It was such a tormenting interruption to my sleep. Basically, a spirit appeared about 2 inches from my face, and it climbed into that space with me and pressed its body up against mine. But I was able to see her face up close, and she had glowing blue eyes, blonde hair that was coming out in clumps. It was just kind of stringy, and these sawtooth, jagged teeth. And she was wrestling me. And when it seemed like I was gonna get the best of her, she bit me on my ear. I wrestled with her so hard that I ended up on the floor, like physically on the floor, and I yelled at her. I said, "You get out of here in the name of Jesus," and it left.
How does a person deal with something like this if they're aware of it like you are?
You've experienced what people call a haunting in this house.
Yes.
And there are spirits in this house. You're convinced of that.
Oh, absolutely, several. You have to understand that they choose to be here.
Just a dark shadow in the corner, large enough to feel as if a human being was standing there.
It was significant. It wasn't just a door shaking very lightly. It was almost as if somebody was holding the handle and giving it a bunch of shakes within the play of the door in the frame. That wasn't imagination. That happened.
Well, what do you think? Like, do you think these ghosts are aware that it's the future and that people are in their home?
There's a reason they're here. Maybe it's an artifact, something that belonged to them while they were alive.
I invite spirit to use me and to come through me or around me. We invite the spirits of this place to join us tonight.
I just felt like I needed to keep telling him, I'm sorry that it's happening to you this way.
I can only speak from my experiences, and I truly believe that I have communicated with deceased people.
You can experience multi-dimensional reality. So in places like this, I believe we're accessing different levels of those realities.
And of course, anything that scares you can also turn into your thing.
Maybe it would be interesting, to definitively know. And then even if I do see a ghost, was that really a ghost? How would I know?
Action time.
Some people that say they're atheists or agnostic and they have really no belief.
Boy, are they in for a big surprise.
Yeah, I wonder if that...
That's all I can say.
Yeah.